Do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Kevin MacLeod, Sneaky Snitch, I think. I never know what I'm humming. Hello, guys. Welcome to stream. To stream him up. I don't know what I'm saying. La 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 la. Yep, the stock looks pretty good. This should be a lot of fun. Dude! Why does that keep happening? Hi, guys! Why is it not saving? What's the deal? It doesn't let me do it. And back in Canada, yes. Yep, that works. Yeah. It's beautiful now. Do 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 do. No, it's not good. Bruh. We've done much longer names than that. It was, I think, just my Mumu, which is the emulator I use now, because BlueStacks stopped working. I think it was just going crazy. Alright, deck list created. Peppermint Melon. Yeah, the Frosty's good at stalling. This should be a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? Oh, water tastes so good. No, 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 no. Gatekeeper is fixed, yep. Alright, let's do this, guys. Worm time. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today I'm excited to show you this really fun deck featuring Space Time that's going to make every card you conjure cost one less. Running 4 copies of that, and we're also running 4 copies of Wormhole Gatekeeper. So it's like having an extra Space Time in your deck. This will, again, makes all the cards that you conjure cost one less. It's also conjuring both players a card every single turn, so this will definitely be synergetic with the Space Time. You just play Space Time on 2, play this on 3, and then the card your opponent gets conjured costs 1 less, but the card you are conjuring is 2 less, so it will be giving you more of an advantage than it gives them. Anytime that you get your buried treasure activated by playing something on top of it, play your barrel of barrels. Now all these cards again are costing 2 less if you have a total of 2 of the space-time or your gatekeepers on the board. We're also running some frosty mustaches to stall. Really good way of just again kind of freezing and locking down the board and stalling for the big finish. So you're going to be winning games with this deck by putting a lot of little minions on the board that again you're going to be getting from your little space-time conjures. Most of the cards that Wormhole Gatekeeper give you is going to be a small guy. That's just how it works. Because most of the cards, if you're just getting a random card in PvP Heroes, it's usually going to be a small dude. You're also going to be able to stall with Thinking Cap, which will give you removal, will give you little summonings and infinity clones and backup dancers, and the big finish, of course, is going to be Bad Moon Rising. You'll very often be able to get amphibious minions just from Thinking Cap or just from all the multiple cards that you're conjuring. We're also running 4 copies of Mad Chemist. So Mad Chemist will make all the cards it conjures every time you play a trick cost further 1 less. So this, and then, a space-time and a gatekeeper on the board, you can end up conjuring these tricks that are being played for 3 less than their actual cost, which is ridiculous because, if you're getting a big minion, you get free backyard bounce, or you'll get Zombot Stomp that costs 3. It's just like ridiculous these days. Let's get right into the games. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's get right into it. Just got like teleportation zombie, just to like teleport whatever cards you conjure in. Always makes really kind of if you're just getting random value cards, being able to teleport them in, that's going to be super useful. Now, before I start the bets today, I'm actually going to change a little bit how I'm going to do the bets. And the fact of the matter is that Huge Giganticus right now doesn't sit in a great place in the meta, because the meta on the plant side is Solar Heroes, and they're going to be playing Sunny Shroom. So I'm really just making a policy that if we see turn 1 Sunny Shroom, or just a bunch of ramp cards first couple of turns, I'm just going to instantly concede. I'm going to move on to the next game, and I'm not going to be counting those games towards the bets. So I just want to give this disclaimer before I start here. I do really believe that that is how you should be playing this deck. Maybe this won't be the best deck for climbing ranks, but this is just a really fun deck that's very enjoyable to play. And again, if you're up against, Sunny Shroom, it's really overpowered. It's super meta. I definitely came way back into the meta here, and the correct response is literally just concede and go next. And again, the reason we're doing this with Huge Giganticus is because you don't have any Bungee Plumber, no Dog Walker, no Rolling Stone, really no way of effectively dealing with this. You just get so far behind. It's basically an impossible matchup. So we're it's a great example right on cue. So this is definitely how you, same person, this is definitely how you should be playing the game at home. And it's the way that we're just going to be playing this on the stream. If you want to, be countering the ramp meta, I've done a number of decks, particularly the Brain Freeze, the We Hate Rose. I've done a version of Neptuna. Anything with, again, Rolling Stone, Bungee Plumber, Dog Walker. I've been really running a lot of decks that do well against ramp. This one is just not good. So instead of, waiting for them to fix Sunny Shroom and never play fun RNG, I've been really waiting to do like a space-time, Gatekeeper deck ever since they fixed Gatekeeper. Instead of not doing them, I'm just going to do them, and I'm just going to not count the games if we see an early Sunny Shroom, and we're just going to play like that. That's how I play this deck anyway offline, is you just... There's no point in playing this deck against Sunny Shroom. Really, you can deal with Twin Sunflower with Teleport Buried Treasure, but even then it's a stretch. Alright, let's see if we can get away with having an actual match today. And let's start the bets here. So... there's been a lot of coffee grounds. I think I'm going to hold on to this. So with that in mind, if you think we are going to win 6 out of 8 games, vote yes. 5 out of 8 is going to be a no. Betting our fries over here in the live stream, twitch.tv/fryemup. Black IP is fine. Alright, so now I am going to play this because we have a pretty good trade coming in next turn. This will also, again, activate the teleportation station, and these teleports are going to be free. Let's hope we can dodge Chompzilla Super here. We kind of screw this up. Captain Jewcomer. So again, the card we conjure him now is going to cost 2 less. Let me explain Gatekeeper really quickly because it is a little bit misleading exactly what the card says. So, again, it says cards either play or conjures cost 1 less, but it's not all the cards. Functionally, even though that's what it says, it doesn't actually make all cards your opponent conjures from their own Captain Cucumber cost 1 less. It's only the start of turn each player conjures a card. That's the only one for your opponent that costs 1 less. For you, every card you conjure, whether it be this card that it conjures at the beginning of the turn or something a space time or any other card in your deck conjures, it will be making every single card cost 1 less. So it's excessively confusing. I think I'm gonna do it like this, and we'll go for barrels. And should be able to deal with the Captain Cucumber. Now, since he has Captain Cucumber on the board, so the card that we're conjuring him, it costs 1 less from the Wormhole Gatekeeper, and then 1 less from his Captain Cucumber. So the card we're conjuring him costs 2 less, but the card he's conjuring from Captain Cucumber only costs 1 less. Since only his Cucumber's hitting it, we're not hitting the card the Captain Cucumber's conjuring. You guys get it? Let's see. See, we have to also remember not to, like, press the button, because we can very often have little plays we can do with this deck. Once the conjuring is done, you're going to end up with 0-cost cards a lot. Alright, so finally that's gone. He does get a Banana Bomb. He also covered our environment, which is annoying. Let's see if we can, like, Thinking Cap and deal with this nonsense. We got Baseball, huh? That costs -1. Just wanted, again, for people who haven't been watching the recent decks with this card. I know I've probably been explaining it every single time, but it is very misleading the way it's written right now. The way it says it should be every card either player conjures, no matter if it's from this or not. That's what it says. Should cost 1 less, but that's not what it does. Yeah, so that's annoying. So we could go teleport. We could do, like, several teleports here. The Thinking Cap is going to be a little bit hard to pull off because of this Umbrella Leaf, so let's just do the Thinking Cap next turn. So we'll say... Ah! It slipped out of my hand, which is fine. So this will go here. And then we can still teleport in this one. Oh, should I just play this here? Okay, we'll play this here. So we'll get the legendary a little faster. Alright, so this Octo Zombie is gonna go... It's gonna go down to 5, I believe. Which is ridiculous. So maybe we'll just spam that next turn. That Umbrella Leaf is gone. Honestly, the Banana Launcher, it doesn't matter that much. Should I just play Octo Zombie in 4? I kind of like the Octo being in the water because it really just avoids all the Cukes and the Lawnmowers and the Ice Spores. It's pretty damn good. This is also a really good card. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be milled the whole game. Let's just get used to it. I kind of burned all my teleports last turn too, which is sad. Alright, so we got 5 and nothing. We could go 4 and 2. We can also go 3 and 2. I don't like that. Go with the Gravestone? This is so strong, though. I mean, the banana... Maybe I should just put this in the water and just play this. It's so incredibly strong. It's so hard for him to deal with. Like, I'd have to have, like, Little Buddy Cop Cannon to even have a shot. I don't think I'm spamming Baseball, huh, here. The timer didn't give me a chance. This is gonna be a game, guys. He was not able to deal with the Octo, so he should be way... In fact, we probably just win here, as long as we don't get California roll. Yeah, I forgot. He healed for 6. Never mind. Okay, so let's see if we can... Just need to do a little bit more damage here. So we are protected. Should be really, really good. I guess we can also just go Smashing Garg. There's no need to go for Thinking Cap or anything like that here. Yep. Should have this one gone here and this... Yeah, well... The top priority is him not healing this turn. I think that was still okay. This would actually get protected and break through, but He can remove this 5/5. He can't remove the gravestone. It's Chumpzilla. Just Haunted Pumpkins and give me that. Alright, so we are doing, again, a lethal amount of damage here. Let's see if the block meter behaves. Yep, that's guaranteed lethal. Got him. Got him. Whee! BM! And that'll make it 1-0. Wait! Oh, did this... Oh, this frenzied through? Whoops. Oh, I didn't realize this has frenzy. So this went face and then we got blocked. Duh. Alright, so free, we should be playing for freeze. Oh my gosh, okay. So we'll play around bonus attacks. And then we'll just go for for just freezes, right? We'll play around Espresso Fiesta here. Espresso doesn't win anyway, it's only 16. Just kinda screwed that up. It's all good. Molecule's probably fine. There's nothing untrickable that's gonna happen here. It's all gonna be a bunch of grapes. So we can totally freeze this one. And we might as well freeze this one. Chemist is busy. And we'll freeze this one. And we'll freeze this one. Dang, Frosty Mustache is some troll. Okay, now we're 1-0. Sorry about that. Try your 5 brain cells aren't working. You know what? I deserve it. Just for that. Forgot about the frenzy, guys. It's okay. Alright, here's a Green Shadow, our first non-solar hero. Yeah. 1, 2... Probably holding on to a teleport is good. I think I like this hand. Alright, so better than this dying to click P, I'm gonna actually spam. Oh no, it's gonna be Beans. I'll play against Beans. Beans are always a hard counter to HG, but I'm playing against Beans. I don't care. So you like to, you know, guaranteed get the value here, so we're gonna go, like, I love this play. I guess unless he has exactly Bog. Bog would actually answer this, but otherwise, we'll at least get the teleport. And then we can, you know, we'll have more brains, we'll be able to nab the buried treasure. Is this gonna be a Admiral hacker? No. It's gonna be a piece of trash. I guess blows the other answer there. Yeah, so we'd really like to conjure something that can deal with these. It would be really nice. Double Admiral Navy Beam, definitely not what you want to see. We did get 2-cost Valk, so that's cool in this deck. Oh, it's just gonna be a hacker? It's just gonna be a hacker. There's no way he got 3. Watch, guys. We're gonna see Admiral number 4 and 5. Oh, what do you know? Alright. Well, that was really fun. Everyone in the YouTube, spam this person's name and say you have no life. Oh wait, it's gonna be cut out of the YouTube video. Never mind. Alright, here comes game 2. And we're against a non-solar hero. This is perfect. La 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 la. So, Bad Moon Rising. We'll get an opportunity to get those going on. Probably not keeping gravestones against Spadao is right. I don't think after we have 2 space times we need Gatekeeper. Alright, this looks pretty good. Galacta. Such a good answer to the Iron Border. Great card. It's just like a control card now. Not really much of a tempo. Less of an aggro and definitely less of a tempo card these days. Which is okay. It was OP before. I like the Galacta nerf. It was a little broken at 2-2. Now all we need is a Forget-Me-Nuts nerf. All we really need is a Sunny Shroom nerf. A Sunny Shroom. I feel like that's the only card that really needs to get nerfed right now. There's a bunch of other... there's a lot of OP stuff. Gravity, there's a lot of really OP stuff, but that's the urgent one. Alright, so let's go face with this so it doesn't just get berry blasted. That's fine. Oh, he is exploiting the Conjures, though, because these are going to go up to 3 attack. Unfortunately. Hopefully, this doesn't get berry blasted and the Thinking Cap can solve some of the problem. Come on, Z-Mech Super! Alright, that's awesome. So, we'll play this here. Really hope we don't get berry blasted. Because it's the difference of us playing these superpowers or not this turn, is this dude living. Did I conjure him this? He got turn 4 Briar Rose. Alright, Thinking Cat. It's kind of all up to you. Please! Ugh! No, that's not good. Draw cards. I don't think this Evaporate is right. I think we'll just use the Evaporate next turn. If it made this the Gatekeeper live, but it doesn't, so... Die... Oh well. Yeah, it definitely gave him better than what it gave us. So, I think it's gonna be Chemist, Evaporate, and we'll go from there. Let's see if we get Grave Busted. You know what, I don't even know why I went for that. I should have just gone, I don't know, double Space-Time Evaporate. I guess double Space-Time Evaporate was the play there. They're always gonna have Grave Busters. It's just how it works. Yeah, I really don't like how much damage we're taking. Let's see if the Thinking Cap can just give us an answer to a 5-3 here. There's a few powers that would take this out. There's 1 or 2 fewer now. Ugh, Gravity. It's so OP. See, this is the one. I was just gonna say there's one power that would have killed this, but now is not going to. I mean, I guess we have to block the 7 for the same price. So, it's okay, but... really annoying. The other one was Bats, because 2+2 would have killed that. Oh well. Yeah... I don't think we're gonna win this game, guys. So, 3-2-2, and then... we'll see, and then Evaporate. Alright. So, I think because... we don't want to take 1 damage this turn. We want to clog this lane. We're evaporating this one anyway. Maybe we can crawl back into this game. He didn't Berry Blast phase, bro. Bro, come on. Okay. So might as well... is there any difference between evaporating first or deadly barreling first? I guess if we get freeze, I'll probably bite on that. Just to save our face here. We didn't get it, so it's gonna be deadly. I guess we just have to block. I don't think there's anything that comes out of here that really matters. Okay, this goes down to 0. Cycle it again. I don't know. Okay. Goes down to 0. Can we block? We're not gonna block. No. Alright. GG's. No, 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 no. Give me 1 second. Have a fan going here. And it's making everything in the room. It's making my door creak. I adjusted the fan. It's off screen. Y'all can't see it. Alright. Here's Solar Flare. This looks pretty good. Hell yeah. This isn't what it used to be, but it's still a damn good superpower. I didn't mean to play it there, but I was gonna anyway. Okay. Chickening? This would be very interesting to surprise him with. So I think it's just space time here. I don't think we set up the environment. I guess this goes on Heights. Play around Scorch. Ow. Hopefully it doesn't turn into anything too stupid. Really good answer to space time these days, because blocks it. Oh, come on. All right, well, we basically have to go for chickening now. All right, so it's chickening. We have an answer. I hope he plays into this chickening, though, because who's going to play around turn 3 chickening from Huge Giganticus? Nobody. Come on, play like 2 more minions that die to this. Please. Too bad. It's not what we wanted to see. I wanted that to hit face. Oh well. We have to use the chickening, though. These snake rats going crazy. Ain't it, Chief? Ain't it? Hate us because they ain't us. So, I think it's going to be buried, space-time, and then either freeze or environment. Just want to get this card sooner than later just to get some heat. I really like teleporting this in later, so we'll try to do that. We have the guaranteed, you know, no grave removal. He's killing my space-times, though. Come on, man. Alright, nothing to freeze, so we're just going to set up the environment here. Get 3 value. Should I have saved that in case he's running freaking heal environment? I don't know. 4+1 looks awfully good. Get the value from the... Oh no, it's the all-out seedling deck! One more chickening, come on! It'll cost 1. I guess we can't play it anyway after... getting Maniacal Left that costs 3 is pretty damn good. Damn! Look how frenzy this deck all of a sudden is with Cappuccino Assassino. We also have Maniacal, alright. Once again, we need these seedlings not to go too crazy here, and we're fine. K got a 5, really strong. He's getting 5 drops! What am I supposed to... No. Okay, alright, that one wasn't great. But still, it's so annoying. So Maniacal Laugh should probably go a long way here. We can even Maniacal like in 1 and win this trade and go phase. So I think I'm gonna go... My gut says Teleportation Zombie. I guess we should just play on curve, right? Okay, because of the chemist... Alright, here's what we're doing. I'm gonna play this. I know this is a little unintuitive. We're gonna go 3 and then have a very large chance of playing whatever we get from the chemist here too. Oh my gosh. It's Conjure versus Conjure. What? These were unfair though. So bad. Okay, so this is gonna go... Let's think about this. So this will be exactly 5-8. It's such a good trade. This is the most powerful guy on the board. Is there any reason to go in a different lane here? I sort of would like something to die so I'll have board space. Like, so maybe I should go with this one. It's a little weird. The chemist living, there's also an advantage there. Honestly, for the sake of board space, I think we're going to do this, and we have about 1 second to decide if we're going to play this one now. Was that smart? This one still dies. I probably should have saved that for next turn. I think it prevents some things from dying to, like, Berry Blast here. Yeah. Nice! Guys, we got the nice. I have no regrets. This card now costs 1. There's 1 fewer. It didn't matter, you know? Oh, there's teleport. Huge teleport. So now... Probably teleporting these in is correct. Alright, so we'll go for a teleport play. He's conjuring again. Stop playing cross-pollination. Oh, fine. This is a fun matchup. Great game so far. Hasn't really... The luck hasn't gone in our favor, but we're fine. How many cross-pollination? That was 4, I believe. His whole deck is Magic Beanstalks, too. Hopefully we'll just mill him enough that... Okay. Alright, so might as well start with this, and we'll see what we get from Senior Chemist. So good. Okay! So... Teleport Cappuccino, and I think we bonus attack here for 5 instead of this one for 6. Just so the chemist lives? I think that's right. We don't really need to heal yet. Oh, we got a freeze. Alright, so now we can actually just freeze this one and go face for 6 instead. I could also go face for 7 and just try to win here. No, but then the 5 hits. Okay, so let's go face... I don't need the Cappuccino to live, so let's just go face for 7. You know what? Then this will proc the block, and this will win unless he gets Weed Whack. Alright. Shout out to my favorite Italian brain rot, Cappuccino Assassino, in the house. Noble sacrifice, getting it done. Ah, okay, he'll have 1 health. Fair enough. Conjuring another card. Oh, we got an amphibious minion. That's so nice. So unless the opponent got a Brainana somehow, I think teleport, and then we'll just teleport in you and you. This is I'm just thinking this is guaranteed. We might as well just hold everything. Play around removal, because there's no great removal. Is there anything he could... It's fruit. I guess he could be getting Brainana from those cross-pollinations. I wonder if I should have played around Brainana there. Alright, double seedling. Okay. Pretty sure we got this one. That he got from cross-pollination. That's the fruit. We're just trying to track what the hell is going on here. But we do win. Alright. I didn't miscalculate again, right? 2-1. Great game. Yes. Guys, Italy's not even a real place. Don't worry. Don't get offended. Why are people getting mad? Oh. This is the time that, like, Zoomers are becoming boomers. It's because anything that comes after them, they're like, oh, it's so stupid. Oh, skibbity toilet. They just... The hypocrisy is all. Yeah. Remember when your... Okay, I'm gonna stop ranting. Remember when your parents got so annoyed from everything that you were into? Just don't do that to the next generation. You don't have to. Just be cool with it, guys. Just relax. It's okay. There's gonna be new things, and it's not scary. I promise. It's gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just like so upset. Oh, every stupid new... Back in my days, we didn't have Italian brain rot. Like, who cares? You know? Just relax. There's gonna be new memes. There's gonna be new trends. And you're not gonna get all of them. And it's fine. You're gonna die soon anyway. It's okay. You know? I don't know. I don't know. Don't be a hypocrite. That's all I'm trying to say, I guess. Yeah, this is a fun deck. So we can go like freeze deadly. We got a lot of options here. Yep. Ah, oh my gosh. The freeze deadly is gonna go hard. It's also gonna conjure something straight here, which is awesome. So let's might as well do this first, even though there's no chance of not using the strike through here. Let's be real. It's so good. That is how you ice moon, guys. Hell yeah. What is it called? Ice moon. I always call it just like freeze environment. Ice moon, I guess, is shorter. I should just call it ice moon. So now what? I don't like the big... We keep conjuring big gravestones against HG here. I think 2 and 2 is probably the most versatile play. We can also teleport this in case he... I don't know what he's going to put that would be that dangerous here. Probably just going to be freeze. Okay. Okay! Alright, guess we might as well commit this. Who runs Spikeweed Sector in 2025 is my question. So he didn't grave bust this last turn. I guess we just do this one. Hopefully again, Blockbuster. We have to commit these at some point. I guess this is as good a time as any, playing turn 5. He's bringing this in, and we're actually going to win the trade because of the protect. Love to see it. Hell yeah. Well, we're not winning, but even. We are protected! Alright, so we got a Starch Lord to deal with. I still have to do the Starch Lord tier list. I kind of was preparing it, and Starch Lord tier list is going to be complicated. I'll get into it when I do it, but it depends how many Starch Lords you have. It depends. It's actually probably the hardest tier list I've ever tried to make. So we're gonna go, I guess, 4 plus 2. He hasn't shown any signs of grave removal. We should have an opportunity to play Bad Moon Rising here, which is awesome. So you're protected. I guess we just try to keep the maximum amount of dudes alive, so it's gonna be this one. Doesn't really matter. And maybe just go for Bad Moon Rising next turn. On 3 guys. Yeah, this Starch Lord is like kind of taking over. Let's see if we can get it. If not, at least we have a teleport, so we can like teleport this and Deadly and just kill one of the Starches here. We could also get Brainana'd, which would be sad. We need a big Bad Moon Rising, though, to get back in this game. These Starch Lords are kind of taking over. Fry play Grow a Garden on stream? I love Roblox, by the way. Most underrated. It's the most popular game in the world, and it's still the most underrated thing ever. Not a big fan of Grow Garden, though. I'm being perfectly honest. Alright. Screw it. We need a big one. We need a really big one. Oh my god. That was not it. Does this even live? No, it doesn't. Gosh. That was absolutely freaking awful. That was worst case scenario Bad Moon Rising. We got 4 attack, and 3 attack. Come on, okay? So unreliable. These Starch Lords are just they're too big. Alright. I guess teleport and freeze and Deadly. They're such big threats. Ow, ow. Holy crap. Like, I can go 3-2-2, I guess. It's just so much damage, man. I'm not... Okay, well... I don't know. I guess we freeze this one, and then we Deadly this one. I'm just not seeing any kind of path to victory here at all. Okay. Alright, we just need 8 damage. Just. I could have Deadlied and killed a Starch Lord, but while this is on the board, we have 0 chance, you know? Just trying to think how we'll break through here. Like, do you think he's not going to play a mid? He would have to leave this lane wide open, and then we can teleport things. Okay, great. Alright. I'm 2-2. Damn. Yeah. We got starched. What Roblox games do I play? Oh, there's so many. I like the shooting games because it's so much less toxic than, like, I'll play Overwatch or Marvel Rivals. It's just so much more fun to play things like, well, Rivals is a game in Roblox. If you just want a shooter, I like a game called Airsoft. It's really fun because it's using Airsoft RPG. It just explodes little white balls everywhere. It's so much fun. "99 Nights in the Forest" is a really fun Roblox game. Just giving you guys suggestions. That's a survival game. Actually a hard, like, if Minecraft was actually a difficult game, is what 99 Nights in the Forest is. Love that. I think we'll spam Buried, and then we'll try to put this on top of it next turn. Probably better than going for deadly against that walnut. It's fine. Should have kept Luxgore, you're right. This would have been the perfect stream for Luxgore. My bad, guys. Alright, let's see what happens here. Yeah, we're really relying on like the barrels and then the thinking caps for removal, but it's just hard when they have a bunch of team-ups, you know? Alright, so teleport, paparazzi. I don't know if he's gonna even remove this though. Should I play the paparazzi like first instead of teleporting it? I just don't think he's gonna have an answer to this, so probably playing teleport after is better. Get this up to 3-3, maybe even more if we can get a cheap trick out of this. Alright, so deadly. So this is gonna die. I should probably keep a cheap trick for next turn, right? So let's just deadly this. Well, I should probably keep deadly for the barrel. Probably on this board we're not gonna deadly barrel, so yeah, that was right. That was actually absolutely right. So we can go Gargologist. Actually, we have this teleport. Alright, I'm just gonna full pass here. The paparazzi with his thinking cap could really pop off. We don't really need a guy here, but the ability to teleport something in should be fine. I did try some of the Roblox trading card games, yeah. It was a little hard to get into blocks cards. It was just a lot. There's just so many cards in this. They don't have a good image system of the. You can look at the image and kind of tell what the card does. They have very complicated abilities. It's just hard to get into, really. Okay. So, I could Lightning Bolt this one. I hate that he's healing for 6. It's so annoying. I might as well play this. I guess I might as well Lightning Bolt this, right? So you're 6. Oh, that hit. Alright. So we'll at least be at a reasonable... we got this Bad Moon Rising up and coming too. Yeah, but this heal is really killing us here. I'd love to conjure an environment somehow. I think this is only giving us minions, by the way. It doesn't seem like it ever really gives you a trick. Okay, so now what? Chemist seems like a good investment, but I feel like we have to break this first. How are we gonna do this? I think we just pass still. See what we can get out of this teleport. It's protected. So I think now it's just going to be teleport chemist, and it'll prevent the heal.
Around 8+ years now, and wanted to say thank you for all the amazing entertainment.
Thank you so much.
Life events, and I'm always happy to watch your videos. Keep up the great work.
Thank you so much. Sabo the Giraffe donated 100. Thank you so much. Holy moly. Really appreciate it. Alright, he's protected. Oh, no heals. Damn. It's been a while since someone's dropped like a big donation like that. Really appreciate it though. We got the Bad Moon Rising here. It's pretty good to me. It could also not go Baboon Rising for some reason. Hey guys, here's a riddle. If you final mission a Mad Chemist and you target the Mad Chemist and you hit something, does the Mad Chemist conjure a card? Here's a riddle for you. Think about it for a minute and I'll tell you the answer, because I tried it the other day. Oh my gosh, he's heal cycling us? Alright, so he's back to... Alright, here we go! Come on! Not Mug! Oh my god! That was such a fail, bro! Come on! Dude! Bro! Okay, anyway, I don't care. Let's see if the, at least like early on, can be the Deep Sea Garg. No, Deep Sea Garg's last. So that's not going to be buffing anything. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Of course he's buffing this. He got it out of range. I guess we could deadly. This is so sad. These Baboon Risings are just not getting it done. I should probably just take out Baboon Rising and run like quarterly bonus or something, because this is just so sad. Here's final mission. Somewhere here, I'll do it on the Mug just because I'm mad. In fact, doing it on the Mug is not a bad play here. Should I do this? I mean, it's not healing anyway. Alright, I can always just do that next time. Kill the 6-3. It's so annoying. So every card we play gets buffed a little bit, so I guess that's good. Hey, we have Barrel Final Mission. It's the greatest thing I ever saw. We also have a teleport, but we'll save that for when he removes something. Yeah, I know, I thought we were just gonna get blockbusted and that was gonna be it. Oh well. Okay. This game's annoying. If we lose this, it's the bets too. Okay, that does one. So the final mission does kill this. Whoa, it actually does a lot here. So let's burn the teleport. We're gonna teleport something in. The question is what? Oh, there's thinking cap. So we can go 2. We could play 4. Probably better just to teleport something in this turn. Let's do it like this. Cause I like it like that. The Mad Chemist does conjure a card when you use Final Mission on it, which is kinda cool. Not what I would have expected. So I think it's just space-time to keep conjuring. We'll try to get some late game here. And some environments would be really nice. We'll have the thinking cap pretty good next turn. California roll, of course. Come on. We've done 20 damage to him already, I think. It's just the heals have been crazy. And the opponent conceded. I don't know why. I guess we were ahead and I don't know. He didn't have another heart choke, apparently. Yeah, I mean, we've been getting actually good Baboon Risings. They just haven't been making good minions. I don't feel like Baboon Rising is wrong. I feel like it's just been unlucky. That's just what I'm trying to say. So that's a hand. We'll go for a teleport this next turn and so Twin Sunflower. Maybe like, I don't know. Cause I like it like that. Alright. There we go. More teleports against Wall Knight is always good. It doesn't have like Brain Anna. So go teleport this and then we'll just play this on top. Pretty good. Hey Fry, I love your VTuber model. What does that mean? I didn't do it. If someone made one, it wasn't me. I'm looking it up. I don't see it. Teleport. Buried. Yeah, having 4 extra space times in a Conjure deck, though, this is just heaven. It just makes all the Conjure cards so much better. Just so reliable just to shove a bunch in a deck. See what comes out of here. This is like our 3rd or 4th Barrel Boy that we've gotten so far today. Weird that this keeps coming up. Yeah, I should have kept luck score. You guys are right. Instead of wins and losses, my bad. This was the right stream. I just because you forgot to remind me at the beginning. I don't know. I'm blaming chat for no reason. It's completely my fault. I just didn't think of it. Simple as that. I know, I don't know why the last guy quit. He had like 8 cards in his hand. It wasn't like he couldn't do anything. It was very strange. But yeah, we're gonna get the free teleport here, which I love. In fact, we can just go Chemist Teleport and activate the Chemist, so that's awesome. Let's see what we get. Oh, that just... okay. This hover go goes down to 2. I think this is right. The chat, every minute, someone in the chat, Fry! How come there's no luck score, Fry? I think I'm gonna do this to a cycle. It's nice to just get answers. Chemist gives you... oh, there you go! That's where, like, this will also activate the Chemist again for free, so that's awesome. Let's see what's in the box here. It's hard to go wrong with this one. We could go 2-2. It's a more versatile play, but I think you just put a 6-6 protected on the board while you can. That's annoying. We are protected! Yes! So do I bungee here to cycle? I guess so. I mean, we're gonna basically always deadly this next turn, but it means we don't necessarily have to deadly. In fact, bungee plus deadly could be better. I wonder if saving the bungee is better here. And we'll burn the teleport since we're getting one back anyway. I feel like we're gonna need 3+3 could kill this, but we have to. We really want to spend the deadly next turn. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this. What does Mad Chemist give us? Monster Mash. Okay. I mean, maybe burning the bungee as well, just to make some hand space. There's nothing really in our deck that we're looking for here. So protected. Oh my god. So we'll go 2. And then maybe like 2, 2. We can deadly 2 things. Blockbusted that, which is annoying. As long as he doesn't have another team up, we'll win this trade. Which is awesome. Even if he has... oh, he did have another team up. That's so annoying. Okay, so now what? So I could go deadly and then freeze this and keep the Chemist alive. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. This does 6. We could also Monster Mesh. I don't feel like it's the right time to Monster Mesh quite yet. Oh, Deadly Barrel against Starchlord. Kinda like it. We're so milled here. Okay, should I be ditching this bungee? We're milled. We're so... I guess it doesn't matter. What do I want to draw from this deck right now? I don't really need anything, so I'll keep Zero Cost Bungee instead of random card from deck. I guess Buried Treasure would be nice. I don't know. Okay. So now what? So ridiculous. So I guess this one, I think I like this one better. So we still can play a bunch of cards. Okay, he gray busted me. Starfruit. See? Free Bungee Plumber. He doesn't protect the Starfruit? I mean, I guess it's Huge Giganticus, so he doesn't expect us to have this. But anyway. So, the play is going to be... we're always bungeeing this. That much we know. What are those? Okay, so I think we'll give that the attack, and we'll freeze this to just keep cycling. Bonus attacks. Well, I do love me a bonus attack. All right, so we have 5 cost. What are those? This electrician's looking good as long as he doesn't have another grave removal. I could also buff this plane to Doomshroom a little bit. I think that is what I'm gonna do though. So we're gonna just make one more bigger guy. Well, I guess it doesn't matter with only 3, but playing around him healing, I guess. So we'll do a bonus attack and then like another deadly, I guess. Like deadly here bonus anywhere. And we played into Doomshroom and paid dearly for it. Oh, I'm so stupid. Sorry, guys. Come on. No! Oh, he killed his own guy, too. Still kind of sucks. Okay. So teleport. This is screwing up the block meter royally. Kind of played into that, dude. I don't know he had Doomshroom. I was joking. I don't know what he has. Okay, this plus Monster Mash wins, so I guess we'll go for it. I'm not afraid of walnut bowling here. I don't care. No, 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 no. Should I play this on ground so we could? What are those? I really just wanted to the Monster Mash to win here. I guess we could Bad Moon Rising. It's not bad. What would the better play be? What are those not hitting enough? It's definitely better to Bad Moon Rising then. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we can teleport this in. And Monster Mash probably is better, right? Alright, let's do this play. I'd say what fun would that be, but I think being able to, like, Monster Mash wins this trade, procs the block, creates lethal damage. He now needs, like, just thinking with superpower, okay, so that's gone at least, so that's good. I think that was actually the what fun would that be play, in my opinion. Oh, this is clogging the lane, it's okay. I think we're just playing now for what are those. There's a teleport. And we're getting another card here. Both players have 10 cards. That's how this works. Alright, this is pretty good because we just need 2 damage. And it's going to give us more things. Yeah, we're just playing for the big boy bounce. Oh, you're so annoying. Alright, we have Deadly for that though, so that's fine. So annoying. Alright, we got him. So it's gonna be... Now guys, the correct play is what are those? Deadly, and it's guaranteed lethal. But what fun would that be? Gargolith? Yep, it's still lethal. Yes! We're gonna Deadly this one now. And this lives. And we can freeze. It's the greatest day ever. Alright, we got him. Always teleport them right in the face. Alright, we're still alive. Hell yes. Oh, and we're conjuring a Garg. So that's awesome. Die. Fry him up. Hell yeah. Maybe King of the Grill should be my profile picture. He's the closest thing we got in the game to a fry him up zombie, if you think about it. La 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 la. Well, that was fun. The bets are still alive somehow. I don't know how we're 4-2. Dodge some bullets. It's some close games here. Bad Moon Rising did something too in other news. So that's awesome. I don't know, I guess so. Just play our little game here. really haven't seen... I know I said that it's not going to be included, but I think other than... Oops, I was going to play that. Whoops, stupid. Other than those first game... Oh, no, because I'm playing this in Heist, then we don't play the environment. No, that was right. Autopilot. Autopilot was correct. Yeah, we haven't really seen Sunny Shrooms, so that's great. I think when I play at night against the Chinese players, I see a lot more. Bro did not protect the one that needed protecting. That's really strange. Why did he not bubble this one? But anyway. Thank you, Kier. I will take your advice into consideration. So, unless I get berry blasted, I think we're just teleporting this in. It's so sad, though. Should I just deadly here instead? I don't want to create these monsters on the board. It's actually Saver doing that. Final mission. This actually wins the trade now. Or at least equal trades. Forget-me-nuts is really annoying against this deck. The deck does lean pretty heavily on the dudes. I'm afraid of this getting berry blasted now, even though he didn't do it last turn. There's just too much motivation there. So we go here. Blocks. I think that's good. Just gotta deal with this forget-me-nuts. I need to... Oh, okay, some deadly would be nice. We got it. That costs 1 also, man. Getting HG power with just a single space-time on the board is a big freaking deal. We can really just break... Wow, we can break through everything now. So, probably the priority should be going after you. How do we do this? This one's more annoying, but this is probably better than kill right now, right? So we can go 0, 2, 1. I guess that's right. We can also, like, final mission. Guess we really need to. All right. So let's just see what this hits. Yeah, okay, cool. Do I final something here? Alright, I'm gonna just do this to keep our health total up. I think we're okay, because now we'll go like 3-1. I don't know. I hate this forget-me-nuts with a passion. Maybe I'll go like 1-3-1 and just break through this. We really don't want to be feeding the opponent's cards, so I'd love to even just not play this. So we'll see if the teleport gives us something else. Be a better option. Molecule. Oh, so I mean, that molecule was huge for us because now we can play this hand. This is so crazy now. I mean, I might as well start with you. Oh, there's going to be so much here now. These are free. Okay. So, Super Brains. Oh, man. I think here. This turned into just Podfather. Who cares? So then we teleport. Let's see what we get. I guess we gotta do this, right? It's like that. Okay. Just trying to keep this game going, because the longer it lasts, the better. We have all 4 Bad Moon Risings in our hand. That cost 0. We are feeding him a card, but I guess we're just going for the big Bad Moon Rising here. So getting a 0-cost guy is fine. That didn't help at all. I guess we'll go this lane because the 2 damage doesn't really matter as much as what he could have got. Alright, we're gonna need some fireworks here. That's annoying. It's really annoying. Baboon Rising does a lot here. We can go Baboon Rising Deadly. Well, we can Evaporate, so maybe we're never going to go Deadly. We could lose on this play here, though, if we don't Thinking Cap. I'm going to have to Thinking Cap. We really need to start killing something in this lane, and the Evaporate could help a lot. That did nothing. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. Whoops, that one doesn't even hit this turn. Ah, we can lose the game on that. Oh no. There's no time to do anything. I should have buffed this one, because it's actually hitting face. Kind of panics, spam that. I really hope he doesn't roll a 1. I guess he could also get Meteor, which really screws us here. I don't know. I don't think that was right. I just don't think we're gonna Baboon Rising is gonna win against 17 damage, and he procs the block and hits us for 6. We basically lose that turn no matter what. I might as well stall one more turn and Baboon Rising bigger and better next turn. We need to just not roll 1. Oh, okay. Well. All right. Now we're going for it. So it's gonna be Buried Treasure. I think we're spamming this. Especially if we get a small guy. Can we play this and Baboon? Yeah, we can. In fact, I might just teleport this in. Why not? I probably will teleport the Yeti in first. Just while I'm pulling. We need a miracle. So, teleport. We need a... Oh, we got freeze! Freeze actually saves us, so I think that's how we're gonna go here. We're doing a decent amount of damage here, too. We have to do the freeze. We're still not Baboon Rising. Okay. I love the Quasar. I guess we're adding the damage. This does more this turn, but I think overall this one's better. I think we're cycling this Deadly. Just trying to find more small minions, and we absolutely nailed it. In fact, let's just keep Deadlying here to get more small minions for Baboon Rising. Alright. Okay. So here's 5. We're gonna conjure another card. Okay, we got something amphibious. Alright, now we're going for the big one, guys. Now it's time. There's no superpowers that screw this up. Even Rain, it only adds 1 damage. Alright, so we got the amphibious minion also making us not die is really good. That kind of was nutty. Alright, so this is going here. Let's see first what we get. See what kind of backup dancers and stuff. No. But you're going here. You're going here. We can still, like, final mission. Should I play around second walnut bowling and actually, like, feed again? He's gonna walnut bowling a second time here, certainly, right? I really want a Baboon Rising, but I don't know what to do here. I have to. I have to play around walnut bowling. I'm sorry, guys. I have to. He definitely has the second one. Okay. Oh, we don't have an Evaporate. We have, like, final mission and then Evaporate. He's gonna walnut again. It's too much anxiety. We can't do it anymore, though. Pine clones of all things. Okay. So now what? He's doing 3. Oh my gosh. So probably final missioning. Well, yeah, I don't know what to do. Oh gosh, he's killing that one. Wait, are we screwed here? I mean, I'd love to, like, top deck a teleport, I guess, is what we want. We need to draw into something here to even just live. That was not a teleport. No, I think I screwed it up. 3 and 3. We have to just, like, block Lucky. I'm not seeing any kind of There's no way we can't activate the evaporate. There's no point in playing this. There's no point. Alright, we got a block. Well, I played around Walnut Bowling, and it looks like maybe going for the Bad Moon Rising was right. Too bad. In fact, we would have really probably would have had the same problem with the Bad Moon Rising. Oh well, we're 4-3. Oh no! I literally thought I was just gonna pass, go for Bad Moon Rising, and Walnut Bowling, and the game was gonna be over, which honestly would have been even more disappointing than that. It's my opinion. I really thought we were gonna win that. We really had a great chance of getting back into that game. He just had the removal, man. And then a strike through, which he got from, I don't know, he had 3-3. He had like that 3-3 strike through card. It came from like a reincarnation. Kind of crazy. It's very easy after the fact to say woulda, coulda, shoulda. Should not have. He still could have had Bad Moon Rising in his hand. But Walnut Bowling. We don't actually know that he didn't have it. You know what I mean? It's easy after the fact to say woulda, coulda, shoulda. Oh, I should have final missioned the space time there. Because the 3 damage was hitting face and I could have stalled an extra turn. Oh, you're right.
Final mission lane 1.
No, you're right. You are correct. My bad. Final mission lane 1 to lane 2 would have actually stalled an extra turn there. No, you're right. You guys are right. This splash helps us more than it helps him. Okay. Alright, the answer's no. Bro, cringe. Or just into the Cosmic Sunflower, yeah, I'm smarter. Alright, so we'll play this and see what we get. Barrel. I guess we can teleport that in, why not? Should we save it for the deadly? Alright, let's finally do a deadly barrel, the 8th barrel we've gotten today. Yeah, so I think we're gonna take all this damage this turn, and we're gonna go for deadly barrel next turn. Oh my gosh. We're taking a lot here. It's okay. La 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 la. I think because of like shrinking and other bounces, I think we're just have to play this. Turkey? Turkey? Should I play Turkey? No. Well, kind of huge. Oh, we got final mission. Hey, maybe I should actually final mission here. I think I will. So we can kill this one. Die! Die everything!
We need a leap! We need a leap!
Oh, we got 1 extra damage from that.
Fry, you should play this indie game called Idle Pixel. Anyways, I guess you didn't do luck. Score.
I don't know what you're talking about. Proc the block. Cleared his field. He's only got the 2 cards now, so I guess this is fine. He's going face. Drew another card. Okay. So we'll go 2-1 here. No, 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 no. Oh wow, do I still have best things to craft? I'll have to get rid of that one. What do we do? I guess deadly, right? It's better than freeze. We gotta kill this. Oh, another deadly. I guess we'll take that too. Okay. I think we can win this one. No, 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 Cha-ching. Wow. Okay. So we'll go this. Go with you. Yeah, between the thinking cap and everything else, it should be okay. Freeze. Can prevent him from proccing our block. Oh my gosh. I'm scared. I think we're good here. So it's gotta be thinking cap. It's in the box. Minions, heals. Ooh! Means we can save the freeze for later, which is nice. I think it also means this doesn't die to the leftovers. Oh, this is such a good play. So we go leftovers, pretty good. I think I'm gonna deadly this one. It doesn't really matter. Another overshoot him. The opponent's got 0 cards though, so we're kind of good to go here. We've got 2 full health and then a full block meter to boot. And the opponent's in top deck situation. So I think we got this one in the bag here. Just on pure card. Let's not play this card because it's basically the worst thing we could do. I think probably more overshoot is better. Shrinking Violet, maybe we played into there. Played around Blockbuster. We have a freeze anyway, we're safe. The game has been really fun since the updates. A few stupid cards, but mostly fun. Thank you, Ice Not Blended, for 58.
You should try playing the challenge where you cover the opponent's board again. You tried it 4 years ago. It would be fun to see again.
It's so... I could do it again. Look, you know what? If you guys, for the people who made it to this far in the YouTube video, if you guys really want to see me play where I have the opponent's board covered and try to play PvZ heroes like that, and I have to go based on audio cues, I'll do it again if you guys really want to see it. The reason I'm not motivated, selfly motivated to do it, is because it's so hard. The amount of concentration it takes to be listening to audio clues, it just like breaks your brain into 2 pieces. And we actually did win that. Alright guys, we got the 5 and 3. That was a really fun stream, so that will be going on YouTube. If you want to see more RNG, I'm going to be bringing back again. We're kind of going away from like the hard meta decks and doing more fun decks now. So that was awesome. So if you want to see more RNG and otherwise decks, be sure to subscribe. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace. This is Fry. Hell yeah! What did the star between the attack and the health mean? It means that after it's already played, it's on the board, it's still going to have some kind of ability. So either an on-death ability, or it'll be conjuring something if it hits face. All the cards that can still do some kind of special thing have the star. The cards that maybe when they're played they do an ability, but let's say like Squirrel Herder, you know what I mean? You play it, it does its ability, but it's not going to have the star because it doesn't do anything after that. A card like Zookeeper that will be putting buffs to itself and the other minions on the board even after it's played that has the star. Alright guys, 1 minute break. We're gonna do the daily challenge and then we'll check your decks and we'll call it a night. I'll see you guys in 1 minute. Here I go fill up the beautiful mug. That's the ad. Is the no Sunny Shroom thing a fun deck rule or just for this deck? It's gonna be for just HG, I think, because he just says no answer to Sunny Shroom. Otherwise, we'll just run Rolling Stone or Bungee or Dog or whatever. Basically, every other hero has at least some answers to it. Alright, did we do the daily? Oh no, I forgot to initiate the daily bet. Will I win the daily? The betting starts now, guys. I don't remember what I did. La 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 la. Passive, active. Yeah, I guess passive. Is that the right rule? Every passive effect gets a star? Passive. Because you're never active. Okay, so activating you. There are things that activate, but it's only on play, like sumo. Okay, so it's passive effects. It's still not, though, because some things have been on-played. Okay, let's say every on-played is an active effect, because you're playing it. Alright, so passive effects get a star. I like... It's a simpler way to put it. The hell? I didn't mean to. Bro. Die, bitch. Hollow Knight? I never really played Hollow Knight. What's Hollow Knight again? Wait, that's a platformer. I don't play I don't like platformers. I don't like them. I just don't... I mean, I guess I played Mario when I was a kid, but I just don't find satisfaction out of jumping from one place to another. You know, or like, you know, very micro timing. I don't get any gratification from that. So why do it? I like things strategy. I like puzzle games where you're figuring something out. I like dungeon crawlers where you're grinding and you're growing and you're getting a new piece of equipment and you're leveling up. Those are things that I find satisfying. Getting from one part of the level to another part. I'm just trying to think if there's any platformer games that I like. Zero are coming to mind. This looks cool. Guess I should have spammed this first, right? It's gonna be a sumo. We can prevent the sumo craziness by doing this. I think that's worth it, actually. I just like the way these board trades work. But we do the catch mechanic dice. But now the now the 8-5 is protect. Okay. Not a great decision by the AI. It's not a platformer. It's a Metroidvania video game. Player controls a nameless insect. I've seen gameplay of this probably. It's not a platformer. It's a roguelike. It's a 2D roguelike. Alright. Feel you. Okay. Anyway, it's not calling me. I feel like this should heal your other minions too, not just your face. That would be cool if it could heal your other minions. That would be awesome. Okay. Like this. And we'll get some face damage in. Let's go. Dude, don't weed spray. Ow. So 3-headed chomper dies, but no biggity. Giggity. I don't know, do you think the new Hollow Knight's gonna have a lot of creativity in it? Are there any deck building? I don't know. This is a pretty crazy play right here. Damn, son. So that's 8 on the chin. Also makes us win this trade. Think we got this one. He is protected! Probably the reason I got back to PvZ Heroes. Also love your content. Thank you so much. We are gonna check some decks now. Damn, that game with the final mission, I feel kind of still bad from that, because I feel like we could have really came back that next turn and got a big Baboon Rising. Would have made such a good big highlight. Oh well. I didn't see the play. Da 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 dum ba da bum ba da bum bum bum. The answer's yes. Easy. Right, have you ever played Balatro yet? You can find videos on YouTube I posted. Just a few. I like Balatro, but again, it wasn't... I guess there was some creativity in terms of, like, working with what you got. I like deck building more. That's why I feel like I'm gonna enjoy more, like, there's a game called Pokemon Champions coming out next year. Practically, that's gonna be the first time I'm really gonna have time in my life to find a new game. I'm gonna be too busy this year. I'm kind of in the process of transitioning over to the Philippines. I'm probably gonna be back there soon. It's gonna be a lot. Practically, though, beginning of next year, and again, that's when Pokemon Champions, because that's gonna have deck building. I do watch. I don't remember his name. I think it's Wolfie Plays or something. Not the PvZ Heroes guy. The one with the Pokemon guy.
On their own, found their soulmate, got
Hello.
married, bought a beautiful home, and
The hell? What the hell? Why did that video play? What's the name of the guy? Wolfie VGC. I watch this guy. It's really, really complicated, the Pokemon world, but it seems like there's a lot of pre-planning, a ton of creativity, especially, you know, again, I don't really fully understand it because I'm not part of the world. I don't know what the moves do and stuff like this. It would be a really, really big learning curve, especially because people have been playing competitive Pokemon for a long time. But, like... that would be more of a type of game that I'd be interested in getting into. Because it's more like, before you even start playing, you're working and grinding the strategy and refining and making team comps and stuff like that. Yeah, Bloons Card Storm was fun. I really like the game. It's just, no one's playing it. It's a problem. It would be real, just because people have been doing competitive Pokemon for like 10 years now. So for me to catch up to them is going to be so hard. But I would really need a lot of time, a really lot of time in my life to be able to do something like that. I hope I can just get all my life stuff figured out this year so I'll be able to really start a new project next year, man. Pokemon Champion does not have deck building. Well, it's not a deck of cards per se, but you're gonna have team comps, right? The point is something like that rather than Slay the Spire or Balatro is that you can really set up everything before. Slay the Spire and Balatro, it's a lot of like, there's creativity, but it's kind of like looking at what you're presented, what you're given, rather than being able to really work and figure things out beforehand. Anyway. All right, Potpocalypse. Pokemon Pocket. I really got into TCG Pocket. I streamed it a couple of times. There's two things I didn't like about Pokemon Pocket. First of all, that version of the game was very coin flip dependent. Just who went first. It was such a crazy advantage. It was so crazy. The second thing that I just don't like in general about modern Pokemon is EX Pokemon. I hate the whole idea of having purposely overpowered, cards that are basic Pokemon that have way too much hit points, way too powerful attacks, and then the only problem is when you kill them, your opponent gets 2 points, which is not worth it at all. And the entire meta just end up, instead of around evolving, which was the evolving is the coolest thing of Pokemon, and the meta usually never revolves around evolving. It just revolves around EX Pokemon, and that's, unless it was exactly Magnezone meta. Like, there's a couple metas that maybe didn't revolve around them, but again, that what it took for it not to be revolving around EX Pokemon was a, stage 2 evolution that was just so insanely overpowered, like the old Magnezone was. So that's why I just got so burnt out of it. It was just so frustrating playing it on a day-to-day basis, and it really killed the creativity too, because at the end of the day, you're building cards with, I don't know, it's 20 cards per deck, and it's mostly just who has more better EX Pokemon. Even back in set 1, if you had Pikachu, you won. If you didn't, you lost. You know what I mean? And then if no one's running Pikachu, whoever just had Articuno and Starmie won. It was just whatever, man. It just wasn't. I hate EX Pokemon. I hate the whole idea of them. I kind of like TCG Pocket, but the thing I loved about it was the fact that you have all these weird, even just like base set Rapidash, just like a hard hitting, decent health, attack only costs 1, no retreat cost, just like the fact you have little cards like that fit a niche in the meta. That's what I loved about it. The fact you'll have all these the little guys, how good they can be. But eventually, it just, when I started really looking at the competitive scene, I realized it's just, there's no place for Rapidash in the meta. It has to be EX Pikachu, or that's it. Every single tournament was won by EX Pikachu. It's just like, you know what I mean? Even if there was a good evolution, even if there was just like Charizard, EX Charizard was its own thing. I don't mind the EX Charizard, to be honest, because that takes a lot of setup. Takes a lot of Moltres, a lot of stuff. That's fun, but EXP, it's just, even EX Starmie, it just was such an overpowered card, man. I didn't mind the 20 card decks either, but as long as it wasn't EX Pokemon, because then there would be creativity with the 20 card deck. But the moment you started putting, the EX Pokemon just ruined all modern. I've tried many times to get into modern Pokemon, and EX Pokemon has just killed it for me. It's just boring. It's not fun. The original first sets of Pokemon cards in EVX, they had really overpowered cards, but they were third stage evolutions for the most part. Unless they were Electabuzz and Hitmonchan, that was a different problem. I'm playing with the thing on my microphone. Play with this. gonna die. Alright, anyway. Potpocalypse. Pog is pot plus bog. Every time you play something into a bog, it buffs Potted Powerhouse. Alright, so Amphibious Green Shadow with Potted Powerhouse. It's actually not a bad idea at all. I actually love this idea. Because the problem with Potted Powerhouse is like you have to like shove in cards that are growing, but you're anyway doing that in this deck. And every card you put into Bog, you put another card into Bog, and then when you play the Navy Bean, like a million things grow. I actually really, really like this idea, Strange Verb. Thank you for showing me this. And it's been a while since I've done an amphibious deck, so this could be a really cool take on it. I love the new Potted Powerhouse. I really like this idea. So it's going to be green, shadow, amphibious, with bog and Potted Powerhouse espresso. And then espresso as a finisher. I dig it. Regular Pokemon TCG has 6 points to win in 60 card decks. Yep, I'm familiar with it. And again, I tried to get back into that actually around the time I was getting into PvZ Heroes, and the X Pokemon killed it for me. The 20 card decks was not the problem. Not at all. Forgot to write your name, Strange Bird. Nice. Next is Bex the Moose. It's called Pecan Aloe. The hell? 4 aloes, 3 briars, 4 pecans. Okay, so pecan and with an Allosaurus synergy. Then you can also run Power Flower. I like Power Flower Pecanolith. I was working on a deck like that and I ended up cutting Power Flower. But I like the idea, and you're running heals. This deck looks okay. A little ambitious running, I don't think it's right because of the Pecanolith to be running 3 cost Cactus. I think it's better just to run like Garlic at 1 cost. It's way better. I know this one's a flower, but who cares? Alright, next, it's Random Person. Dino Leafy. So, Leafy package with 2 dinosaurs, Captain Cucumber, and Espresso Doublemint. Yep, it's fine. Decent deck. Got good early game, good late game. That's how it's done. Random Person with the Leafy decks. Hey, it's up, bro. Conjure Leap. Conjure Leap. Late game. Looks good. I like to run teleports in decks like this. I don't think you need the Brain Vendor at all. So definitely get rid of Brain Vendor. And maybe the I don't think you need the interdimensionals either. Get rid of these and run as many teleports as you can muster. Farah Fardorf. Christmas Stomp. Called Christmas because it's gifts. You're also running Flag Swarm. I don't think you run Flag Zombie with Stompodon though. Because Flag Zombie says I want you to play all of your minions fast. Stompodon says keep as many minions as you can in your hand. So maybe get rid of Flag and add just even some more. You can even run Bungee Plumbers just to have the many answers to Sunny Show. You also don't need the Terrifies. I don't mind having a little late game afterwards, especially Untrickable. But yeah, running more early game and running Gladiator, that would make the deck better. You also don't need Final Mission. It's not worth it. Uh, Pice of Poop is this person's name. He's also adding some clickbait, adding memes to the Y. Also made the name of the deck in Hebrew, so that's cool. It's a P deck, and it has the cap cut. Pod Father, with some P's, including 3 Peter. You typically don't want to. Okay, so you're making a meme out of the regular P shooter, and even the P Pod. It's typically not worth it. The thing you can run is more just P patches and split P, sweet P, and you definitely want a 4th click P when you're running those. Otherwise, maybe a little more plant food, or better yet, an espresso. Just to add a little bit more finishers. And Fryman Conjure has been very manic today. You gotta chill, bro. Chill out, please. 3-nut Torchwood. Because it's a P. I don't know. Seems mid. Would you ever consider Magic the Gathering Arena? It's another card game I started getting into before. I found it a little frustrating, Magic the Gathering Arena, because of there's a lot of the card draw. Really, it's the problem with games anyway that have the energies and or lands when it's Magic the Gathering in the deck, is that you get bricked a lot. I know probably when you get better, you end up with a lot more cards in the deck that can search through the deck and find things. But it was very, very frustrating. That's the reason I got burnt out. It was very frustrating, the fact that you either draw all your environments or no environments, or all of your late game and no early game, then you automatically lose, or just early game and lands, and then you'd have no late game and you also lose. That's the problem with that, specifically of early game cards, very specific late game cards, and then lands in the deck instead of gaining, like in PvZ Heroes, your resources are gained automatically each turn. It just bricks hard. It was one thing very frustrating for me about the game in general of Magic the Gathering. I understand that maybe once you get a bigger collection, more advanced again, you can have a lot of cards in your deck that can search for other cards, so you don't brick as much. They can maybe find both early game and lands. I don't really know enough about the game. That's what people have said, but I like Magic the Gathering, though. I like the mechanics of it. It's a little tedious in sort of counter spells and stuff like that. A little bit tedious, but it's not bad. It's easier when one person just takes their turn and the other person takes their turn. Not you say, okay, I'm gonna play this. And do you have anything? You're like, no, I'll play that one. And he's like, no, I'll play that one. And there's a big interaction in each little, attack phase. It's a little tedious. I guess Legends of Runeterra kind of had the same problem, because you're like, fast, you're like instant, like fast. A lot of reactive gameplay. I want to play PvZ Heroes decks, but I don't have a lot of cards. I don't want to spend 3 years grinding. I'm thinking of buying something. What should I buy? Premium packs or the event packs? I haven't. I'd have to go through. I really don't want to mislead you. I understand from my past when I've looked into it, premium packs were the way to go, but it's possible things have changed because cards have been nerfed and buffed. I don't know what the event pack is. I'm sorry, I would have to really spend a lot of time going and sitting and analyzing the packs. And maybe it's probably something I should do. It would take a couple of hours to go and look through all the cards and figure out the calculations of the chances of getting the cards, and then look at the prices of the packs and try to really figure out what is the best packs to buy. So maybe I'll do that at some point. What about Clash Royale? Another game I really enjoyed was Clash Royale. The problem with Clash Royale is that you have upgradable cards, and that's going to be, for me, automatically burnt out of any game. There's another game called Stormbound that also is really fun, but again, had upgradable cards. The problem when you have upgradable cards is it doesn't matter how good you are. If a person has stronger, highly upgraded, they spent more money, or have just been playing for longer than you. It doesn't matter how good you are. They just win. You can have exactly the same deck and they win because their cards are 2 levels higher than you. The process of climbing ranked in Clash Royale is that if you're good, you know what I mean? I have card game experience, strategy. Like I was good. I was able to climb ranks to the point where the people who were in my elo, they usually just had their cards upgraded 1 or 2 levels higher than mine. And it was so, there's nothing more frustrating than they're not playing a hard counter to you. They're not better at deck building. Their giant just does more than your damage than your giant. There's nothing more frustrating at all than dealing with them. That was just, you know, that was Clash Royale. I hate that stuff. Even if there's a game that, you know, you like PvZ Heroes, or, you know, you have to grind a lot or you know, pay money in order to get like a full collection of cards. At least that's better because, I mean, it never ends. There's no max upgrade in Clash Royale, is there? There probably is, but it's like hundreds and thousands of dollars into the game. You probably hit a ceiling at some point. I don't even know. Is there a max level? Okay, so maybe there's a max level at some point, but once they started doing that they're just putting me up against guys who are stronger than me in the hope that I'll spend more money on the game. Just for fuck. It was absolutely not. Stormbound also had level caps, but again, I never got to that point. You're right. These games all probably have level caps. I'm never gonna go through that brutal middle, you know, where you're just around like level 5, 6, 7, and then you're just getting completely, like, Stormbound was when you upgrade your guys to become a lot stronger. And it was just so brutal. I loved Stormbound. I was gonna stream Stormbound. I did stream it once, but I'm not gonna invest my time into a game that has upgradable cards, man. Fuck that. You know, max is 15. I wasn't even close. I was at like 5. And I was just facing guys with level 7. I'm just done. I'm just done playing this. I didn't even get close to 15. I'm sure once you get to 10, the amount of time and money it takes to upgrade your cards is even more, you know? They don't tell you. They're not telling you how much it's going to take to get... All they tell you is how to get from level 5 to level 6. They don't tell you how long it's going to take to get from 10 to 11. I guess you could look it up. I knew what the answer was going to be already. It's going to be ridiculous. Doesn't level 15 take as long as 1 through 14 combined? That's what I'm talking about, guys. Stormbound has caps based on rank now, but what happens when you rank up? Do all your cards automatically get upgraded? No, you go to the next rank and then you have the same problem, is that you're in a higher rank and you don't have an upgraded set yet. In PvZ Heroes, you know, there's no card upgrading. Thank goodness. There's a lot of legendaries in the game. But anyway, I guess these people make money on these. I don't know. If everyone was like me and you wouldn't play games like Clash Royale and things like this because of really predatory monetization, games wouldn't have that, but no one's like me. I'm playing a game like that. Stupid. Anyway. To ever play the Elder Scrolls TCG? Yes! I streamed that for a while. Elder Scrolls Legends. And the moment I spent some money on the game, I stopped playing because I spent a lot of money. It was like, I think, $200. Because I really wanted to get a collection. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to spend $200. I'm going to get a really good collection. I'm going to stream this game. I'll make the money back. And the amount that I actually... It was so misleading. Because the amount that of actual like legendaries I got for $200 was so little. I got like 6 legendaries out of like 50. And you need multiple... I don't remember if you need multiple copies in that game or not. I got so burnt out after spending money that I just completely quit. It was the most frustrating thing to spend so much money and get so little from it. it wasn't, it was very veiled too. It really seemed like you'd get a lot if you spent a decent coin on that. And then I did it and I didn't get anything. I think that's that's changed me as a person just in terms of how I spend money since then, because it's like, oh, that was purchase regret big time. I didn't get the money back either. It's just a complete waste. Anyway. All right, guys. That's gonna be all for now. I'll see y'all tomorrow, next day. Take care.